You guys, my hair is a mess because it's been like 3 days since I washed it, which is a long time for me. Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face first impressions review of some products. So Believe Beauty, Believe Beauty, is an exclusive at Dollar General. Reached out to me and asked to send me just a PR package, and I was like, okay, cool. So then when I got it, they sent such a wide variety of products. I was like, hey, you know what, actually might be a good idea for me to film a full face review because they sent me like a little bit of everything. So we're gonna give it a shot. So while this video is not sponsored by Believe Beauty, everything came in PR that I'm using from them, so that's the legal thing I have to say. Alright, let's just get started. Alright, I pinned some bangs. Hopefully that's better. Anyway, so let's just start off with foundation. They sent 2 shades of foundation. This is their Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage, and they sent Ivory and Soft Beige. It's looking like Soft Beige is probably more my color, but it might still be a little light. We will find out. Also, real quick, I don't actually live by Dollar General, so I was not familiar with this brand at all. But I did take a quick look online, and it looked like they didn't really have anything over $5, so they're very affordable. So I'm really excited to see if like some of this stuff is good. So right off the bat, already impressed that the foundation comes with a pump. I feel like a lot of times with kind of budget foundations, they will come in like a squeezy bottle or just like a pour, but we got a pump. So I'm just going to take it with my beauty sponge that I love to use from Shop Miss A and dab this over my face. So first impressions with this foundation is I feel like medium to full coverage is a very accurate description of this foundation. I'm not using a ton. I'm using like about how much I would normally use with any of like the other foundations that I'm used to using, so like L'Oreal or Maybelline, and okay, I feel like it's a little light for me maybe, but we're gonna go with it. Anyway, so it is applying actually fairly beautifully. It's a little like more wet. Maybe my sponge is just wet, but I feel like I'm a little bit glistening. It doesn't say if it's supposed to be a dewy or a matte foundation. I don't think. It just says Skin Finish Foundation. So Skin Finish to me would imply that it's kind of a little bit dewy, so I think that's accurate. Cool. Okay, so I actually like the foundation so far. I'm just gonna kind of zoom in, and you can see that it is quite a natural finish. It kind of looks like my skin, but better. It doesn't look cakey or anything. It's not burning my face. My skin is not all that sensitive, so with any new makeup, you guys just make sure you spot test before you just like go right into your face like I did, just because you don't want to have a reaction. But so far so good. They did not include a setting powder, so I'm gonna go and set my face real quick with probably just like my regular Too Faced powder. Be right back. Alright, it's set pretty well on my skin. We are off to a good start. So I'm going to move right on to brows. This is their brow defining pencil, and they sent me this in the shade Ash Brown. And it's a fairly long stick. It's, you know, very full size, and it kind of looks like this. So I assume you kind of just like sharpen it because it's not like a one that you spin up. And it comes with like a little spoolie at the end, so that's very cool. You don't need any additional tools to do your brows. Might be a little dark, but we're gonna find out. I also just got my eyebrows threaded, so if they're looking extra fine today, that's why. Ooh. So it's gliding on very smoothly. It is kind of like on the waxy side, and it's very, very soft. So depending on your preference for like brow pencils, if you like them on the harder side, this would not be for you, but this is definitely on the softer side, and the color payoff is like amazing. Look at that. Yes. Okay, I'm here for this. Okay, just popped on my other brow. I like this. The color payoff is amazing. I feel like it is very easy though to go overboard with this, so if you get it, maybe get it like a shade lighter than you normally would, because it's so soft. Like, it's just so easy to deposit too much color. But I'm loving how my brows are probably like very aggressive right now, like I said, because I just got them threaded, and usually I like them to be like a little fluffy, but okay, they are strong. So next, we're gonna jump into eyeshadow, and I have just realized I'm gonna be running into a bit of a problem because everything they sent is a shimmer. But we're gonna make it work, right? That's what we do here. So this is their Believe Beauty. This is their eyeshadow palette in the shade Golden Disco, and all of the shades are glittery. However, they are flippin' gorgeous, so we are going to probably try to do some sort of gradient thing. I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes because I have never worked with just shimmers. So we're gonna start with the lightest shade. I think I'm gonna try to do like 3 shades and kind of just switch it up as I go across my lid. Again, never worked with all shimmers before, so we will see. Kind of wish they would have sent some mattes. I could use some mattes from a different palette, but I feel like that's not the point of this video. Purple is applying a little bit less shimmery than that first color was. That first color was like all shimmer. This one, at least I feel like I'm kind of able to blend. Basically going across and using these top 3 colors. I feel like an ice cream right now. You know, like the 3-color ice cream, the Neapolitan or whatever. Does this look ridiculous? So the color payoff, especially with brushes, usually shimmers don't perform well at all with a brush, but these actually are doing really well. And I'm actually quite impressed with the other 2 colors anyway. The first one, it was like all shimmer, and I'm like, could be better, but we're gonna go in and attempt to do a little bit of blending here. I actually don't hate this all shimmer type thing. I feel like I'm a little shiny, but that's just what all shimmer is. Alright, overall, actually quite impressed with the shimmers. Like I said, the last 2 colors, I don't know, the formula must be a little bit different between all of these colors because the first one was just like very sheer, very like glittery almost, versus the other 2 had more color payoff and were like a little more like shiny versus shimmery. I don't know. They did not give me eyeliner, so we're gonna skip that, but they did give me lashes. This is their Glamorous Finish False Lashes, and glue included. I do not mess with glue, so I'm gonna use my regular glue. And this is what it looks like. I am not sure if it has a style name. It doesn't really say. This might be their only one. But they actually look like they're great quality. And they have stickers on both sides, so you know that nobody's been in it. Just kidding. This lash was labeled R for right, so already messed up. Okay, so they are sitting quite nicely on my eyes. They're not too long, not too short, and they're actually really comfortable for having a black band. Usually black bands tend to be a little bit stiffer. The clear bands are the super comfortable ones, but these feel really comfortable while still having a black band. They look quite natural. Okay, I see you. I think I'm gonna go back with that purple that I put kind of in the middle of my eye. I'm gonna use that to smoke out the bottom of my lash line. Okay, maybe I'll go in with a little bit of that darker color on the outer corner too. Just to blend it a little bit. How's that look? I feel like this would look infinitely better had these colors been matte, but we're gonna roll with it. Alright, moving on to the rest of my face. They sent one of these bronzers, highlights, and blush. They all kind of look the same. The bronzer is Havana Sunset. The blush is Rosy Glow. It's like I cannot read. And the highlight is Pop of Pink. So they all actually look like they're shimmery. So you know, it's gonna be a very shiny day for me. So because the bronzer is shimmery and it's not like a contour color, I'm trying to get these stickers off, I am going to apply it more as a bronzer instead of a contour. So I am just going to take a bigger brush and kind of pop it right here. I used to like not know what the difference between bronzer and contour are, and honestly, Still don't really know the difference. I just know that if it's shiny, you shouldn't go like super aggressive, like one line with it. It's not like too aggressive. The color's not too dark either, which is probably why it's not like showing up a ton. But in real life, I feel like it's kind of giving me just a little bit of dimension, some nice glow, you know? And the blush looks like this. It is probably the shimmeriest one out of all three things, like even over the highlighter, but we'll find out. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need a highlighter. I feel like this is already quite shimmery. It's actually like so pretty in real life. I hope it's picking up well on camera because I feel like it probably just looks like a blinding mess, but it's actually got like a really pretty like pink tone to it. I really like this. I know it probably looks super extra, and it looks extra even in real life, but I'm here for this. Okay, we're just gonna use a little bit of highlighter just because I want to use it to show you guys, but I also don't want to go like totally overboard because I am already a nice glazed donut. So if I were to use this like in real life, you know, outside this video, I would stop there. Like I would not use highlighter with this blush because it's so glowy already. But we're just gonna go right over the top of that. It's probably not even gonna make any difference because of how glowy that blush is, but here we are. Yes, this is the most highlighter and shimmer I've ever had on my face. So for lipstick, they sent 2 liquid lipsticks that I can see. This is their Velvet Matte liquid lipstick, and they sent 2 shades. They sent this one, which is Mischief, and then they sent this one, which is Hot Pink. Yes, very adequately named. The hot pink is going to honestly look pretty hideous on me, probably, because it's just so bright, and I just don't feel like my skin tone does that well with this bright color. So I actually might give that one away. But we're going to go in with this one, this Mischief color. So it's got a paddle brush that is kind of, let me wipe some of this off so you can see. It's got a paddle brush that's the same on both sides. So depending on if you like a paddle brush like that. But we're going to go in with this. I'm quite impressed with it so far. It applied really smoothly, really cleanly. I'm actually going to give it like a second to dry all the way down so I can tell you guys what it actually feels like, because liquid lipsticks always feel great when you first put them on, and then they dry down, and that's when the verdict comes. So be right back. Okay, so it's been like 3 minutes since I've had it, and it is not fully drying down. So it does say it's a velvet matte liquid lipstick. I think it's more of a velvet finish. Like, I think the velvet part is correct. The matte part probably not. I can already tell by the way my lips are still sticking together. It is not going to be transfer proof. It actually feels more like an actual lipstick, which I've been into lately because they're just so much more comfortable. So very comfortable. Would recommend if you are not looking for something that's like super matte and transfer proof. If you're looking for something that is kind of more natural, more velvety, more comfortable, yes. So that is me trying all of the items that they sent and did a whole face with it. And honestly, like, there's nothing that I didn't like. I feel like I was giving you kind of my thoughts as I was going along, so I'm not gonna go too far into it again. The foundation is sitting really well, like everything blended kind of very beautifully on top of it, so definitely love that. Love this. I actually also really like this color, so oh, so excited. The blush I actually love. I know it's very extra, and but honestly it's like such a beautiful glow in real life. It's not like a glittery glow, it's like a very nice shimmer glow, so I really like that. The eyeshadows, granted, yes, they only gave me shimmers to work with, so this is like the best I got. I feel like the colors though are like pigmented enough for you to do like a matte cut crease and then this kind of in the middle or like as a halo eye type thing, so I'm definitely going to try that in a different look. The bronzer, probably like if I had to pick a least favorite, probably the bronzer, just because it's a little bit light and I normally don't go for shimmery bronzers. Like I just usually go contour, blush, and that's it, especially because the blush was so shimmery. So if I had to pick a least favorite, it would be the bronzer, but honestly still very beautiful, especially if like I want to do a very natural look and I can pop just some of that bronzer on without any blush even, I think would look beautiful. So yeah, I mean the lashes are very natural, they're still very comfortable. Brows, I think is a little bit, like the pencil is a little bit soft for my liking, but I mean the results are still beautiful and I'm actually impressed. I've never been to Dollar General to like shop for beauty, so I've never seen this brand before, but for how affordable they are, the items, like the color payoff was great and everything performed kind of like as well as you could hope from, you know, a brand you can get at a drugstore. So that is it for my first impressions review full face. Let me know if you guys have tried this brand, like what your favorite product is. Like, is there one that I haven't tried that you absolutely love? I will go out of my way to go to Dollar General to buy some more of these, I think, if there's something that you love, because yes, I'm honestly a bit impressed. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!